Alright, today what we're going to do is go over how to put a roof on top of a 1- or 2-story house. So we'll get started. So the first thing I would do is with your layer toolbar, make sure you have that toolbar. You should make sure you have a layer that's level 1, and make sure you have a layer that's titled roof. Go ahead and highlight everything here. Right click, Entity Info, and make sure it's on my level 1. Okay. Then I'm also going to right click it and make it be a group. And later on you can always explode, but for right now we're going to make it a group and we're going to lock it. When you're done with the roof and things like that, you're probably going to eventually go back and unlock and explode it. But for right now, it's really important to make it be a group and lock it so that when we draw on any lines, it's not going to combine in with this first story. So now I'm going to go over to the roof layer, and I'm going to make sure that that layer is visible. Thought I made it. Make sure that the roof layer is on. Use the pencil tool, and I'm just going to quickly go around the perimeter of the house. And you can always touch up later, like if you have a rounded wall or something like that, you can do touch-ups after, but I would get majority of it done like I've done, and it should turn gray. So at this point, I could use, for example, like a 2-point arc command, and I could try and draw this in. Also, in this house, like the roof would jet in like this, and it might be you don't want that. So by all means, think about that, and if you want, you can just go ahead and maybe touch up some of your roof to make it kind of cleaner looking, and then you can just delete lines as needed. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead now and I'm going to turn off my level 1. So there's my roof. So again, make adjustments to it so it looks as clean as you want or need it to be. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and just make a couple of quick adjustments here. Alright, so that's looking good, and now I could pull this up. If you're doing a 2-story house, you could pull it up a foot. That'd be pretty standard, and then you could start to draw your 2nd story on that. If you want to do a roof, you might even go higher, maybe up to 2 feet thick. And after that, what we're going to do is we convert this to be a low sloping roof. So I'll just do it from the left side, keep it simple. So, and you should probably put some measurements on, but if I start from this corner, you could measure up how many degrees you want or inches you want to be. Usually low sloping are measured in degrees. Sometimes there's a pitch of 1 foot, like a 1/12 pitch possibly. So draw this line, and then what we're going to do is we're going to push-pull it. Once you got this done, use the eraser and carefully delete some of your extra lines, these little mini walls. Right, so now I have a low sloping roof. There's no overhang, so what you might want to do is do an overhang, and if you click here, get it going the right direction as opposed to like that, and then type in maybe 2 or 3 feet. So that's going to give a nice overhang to protect your windows and add some shade, less heat in your house, which is making more energy efficient. So now what you don't want to do right now is you'll notice if I go ahead and want to clean up these lines, it actually deletes those walls below. So I would leave those lines in right now and pull this up foot, this one foot, and don't worry about this inner line. The nice thing about this now is that when I go ahead and show my level 1, there's no gap right here. So another way to do it is if you want to go ahead and delete these lines right here, it's going to delete those walls underneath. Actually, in that case it didn't. So that would be better actually. Just be careful it doesn't delete this wall right there. And then you could go ahead and use the paint tool and give it a color or give it a type of material. So maybe so I can see it. You'll find on here that there's a roofing category, so there's some different choices you can pick, and yeah, so play around with that. So that's how I would do a low sloping roof. Really any type of roof, it's the general principle of how to get started with it. Alright, thanks for watching.